Crimes allegedly committed by your favorite celebrities, part 13. And today we are going to be talking about a recent lawsuit filed against Vin Diesel. A former assistant of Vin Diesel filed a lawsuit just this month in LA against the actor, claiming that he sexually battered her in 2010 while she worked for him as his assistant during the filming of Fast 5. According to the lawsuit, the woman, Asta Jonassen, was hired by Vin Diesel's company to work for him on location in Atlanta. The lawsuit goes on to claim that Asta's job responsibilities included organizing parties, accompanying Vin Diesel to these parties, as well as to allegedly remain in close physical proximity to Vin Diesel during these parties, just in case paparazzi took photos of him with other women while he attended these events without his long-term girlfriend. Asta goes on to allege in the lawsuit that in September of 2010, she was asked to wait in Vin Diesel's suite at the St. Regis Hotel while he entertained hostesses that he had brought back from the club. Asta goes on to claim that after the women were gone, Vin Diesel allegedly grabbed her by her wrists and pulled her onto the bed. Asta claims that she allegedly told him to stop, broke free from his grasp, and then went and waited by the front door for him to leave. Allegedly, instead of leaving, Asta claims that Vin Diesel then approached her and began to grope and kiss her chest despite her allegedly telling him to stop. She goes on to allege that she was fearful of using more aggressive force against Vin Diesel, claiming to know that getting him out of the hotel room was crucial to not only her personal safety, but also her job security. The lawsuit goes on to claim that Vin Diesel allegedly dropped to his knees, pushed Asta's dress up, and proceeded to allegedly caress her body and rub his hands all over her inner thighs. Allegedly, once Vin Diesel made an attempt to remove her underwear, Asta claims to have then screamed and ran down the hallway to the bathroom. Once in the bathroom, Asta makes allegations that Vin Diesel then caught her in the bathroom, pinned her to the wall, and then grabbed her hands and put them on his erect member and began to pleasure himself. During all of this, Asta then claims to have closed her eyes in an attempt to disassociate from what was happening out of her alleged fear of angering him. Hours following the assault, the lawsuit then goes on to claim that Samantha Vincent, Vin Diesel's sister, as well as the president of his company, called Asta to fire her. The lawsuit goes on to make a statement that says it was clear to her that she was being fired because she was no longer of use. Vin Diesel used her to fulfill his sexual desires, and she had resisted his sexual assaults. Asta's self-esteem was demolished, and she questioned her own skills and whether or not a successful career would require her to trade her body for advancement. This was also allegedly not the first inappropriate incident that had occurred. The lawsuit goes on to make allegations that just days before the alleged assault, Asta was summoned to the room of another supervisor of Vin Diesel's company. While in that room, Asta claims that the man allegedly removed his shirt, got in his bed, and told her to come here, which then prompted her to immediately leave the room. Along with the claims of sexual battery, the lawsuit goes on to make allegations of discrimination on the basis of gender, intentional infliction of emotional distress, hostile work environment, wrongful termination, as well as retaliation. The lawsuit also goes on to make accusations against Vin Diesel, claiming that him and his production team made attempts to cover up the alleged assault. The lawsuit says Asta has suffered and continues to suffer humiliation, emotional distress, as well as mental and physical pain and anguish. Asta claims to have remained silent all these years due to an NDA that she signed when she was first hired. Asta has, however, now found herself in a position to be able to talk about the alleged assault, thanks to the Speak Out Act, which prevents the enforcement of NDAs in the instance of sexual assault and harassment. This case is not currently over. The lawsuits have just been filed, and I will keep you guys updated as best as I can. But I don't know, you guys. Did you know about this?